Officials now say the milepost 66 fire is fully contained, and fire crews say a lack of wind in the gorge has helped them to fight that fire. The fire had closed a lane of Interstate 84 yesterday. It was burning in a remote part of the gorge near Hood River. Boy, it was putting up a lot of smoke. No homes were ever in danger, and fire crews had to use lots of air support to help get that fire under control.
Yeah, it was putting up a lot of smoke, and we were smelling it
Yeah.
today and seeing it. Yeah, and you could see it in our time lapse. Let me show you this time lapse from this morning. We'll put it on your screen so you can see the light passing through these. Can you see those waves of light? So basically, you've got some smoke in the skies and the clouds up above interacting with the sun to create a shadowy kind of effect. Now, how do we get all the smoke and haze here? Well, we avoided our typical late September weather pattern, which would be cool ocean air, keeping a lid on our temperatures and keeping us kind of fresh and clear, right, with that ocean air off the Pacific. Instead, we brought our warm breeze from the northeast. And, of course, northeast of Portland, northeast of the valley, that's where we have that milepost 66 fire burning, and the haze just rides right on in. And, boy, yeah, I could smell it this morning. I'm not sure if you smelled it where you were, but it was definitely, you know, you could tell that we'd had another fire, and this time it was very close to home in the gorge near Hood River. 81, the high today in Portland. Look at the warm numbers all over the map. But here's my question. How late in the year can or should we hit 80 in the Rose City? Well, Portland on average sees its last 80-degree day by September 29th. That's just 2 days away, so we're pretty close to average. And guess what? Last year, our final 80-plus degree day was on September 29th. But the latest ever, October 21st, if you can believe that. That was back in 2003. Do you remember that one? That was a very warm fall. I mean, we just kept the heat going. Tonight, it's beautiful outside. It's mild. And look at the colors in the sky. Thanks to these high clouds that are over the top of us, you can sure see them from our Beaverton cam where it's 76 degrees. That's a live look at Canyon Road in 217. How will we go along the Columbia River where it's 75? And again, that overcast sky is dominating. Same thing in Lake Oswego, where it looks like practice or a game is underway tonight. What's happening? Well, over the last 6 hours, we've seen clouds actually develop from east to west. It's almost like they've exploded on our map. What's going on is there's a disturbance over central Oregon that's been kicking up the clouds all day. And at this point of the day, things are just kind of backing up a little bit. And that happens sometimes where the airflow is coming in and just backing up. And so that's developing clouds more and more to the north and west. And those of you in the beach cities, you may see some of these clouds developing as the evening goes on. Now, the big picture is the storms, the rain systems, they're blocked by this high pressure. This is another example of one in a tightly wrapped area of low pressure. A strong storm, the third strong one of the year, is barreling into Alaska, bringing them unusually cold and stormy weather. I think if we hadn't had these bubbles of high pressure constantly protecting us, our rainy season would already be well underway, but not this year. We are blocking it all. Now, high clouds continue overnight. That helps keep us warmer. This is tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. The high clouds are still with us. They clear out in the afternoon, and we have a mostly sunny finish to the day. And over the weekend, a lot of sunshine. I think Saturday is a bit of a downturn temperature-wise, and then we rebound on Sunday. Now, tomorrow, 80s again for much of the valley and 60s along the coastline, 70s and 80s east of the Cascades with areas of smoke and those high clouds. Same thing over the gorge, and those clouds will clear out in the afternoon. And here in the metro area, 58 for a low, and it will be 80 degrees for a high temperature in the Rose City. Here's your day planner now. We're going to warm up to 69 at lunchtime with clearing skies, 80 for a high to finish the day. And how about this? We are back to the 80s, well, close on Sunday, and back to the 80s again on Monday. So we're starting October, it looks like, with some real summer-like heat.
I have a feeling this is going to be that year that we talk about. Remember that year where September was great?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing. Think if you're going camping on Mount Hood this weekend, 70 and sunny.
Yeah, incredible.
At the end of September.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bruce.